I'm the Profession Development Manager in IPMA, and as such, I'm also leading one of the main products, which is IPMA Education and Training Registration System, which might be a very good opportunity for your universities to also join in. So based on what Ding already said, I would just like to continue with firstly showing what is actually happening in the environment. So he already mentioned the VUCA world and the necessity to constantly align with the changes that are happening in the environment. However, I would also like to emphasize that the increasing number of organizations nowadays are basing their business on the use of temporary forms of work, like the project organizations. And therefore, the competent individuals are very important because they need to be sure to know how to manage the projects inside of the organizations. So firstly, they need to choose the right approaches, but not only that, they need to know how to use the appropriate tools from these approaches in order to achieve the success in project management. And in order to be able to do so, a considerable focus is on developing not only the knowledge, so something theoretical to understand the concepts. It is very important, but also people need to acquire skills and abilities in the field. And today, various offerings are available all around the world. However, more and more research are showing that there is a missing link between what the formal education as the focal point of education is providing and what the labor market actually wants from students that are finishing courses and programs at the universities. So this is the place where the project management associations, the expert associations, and also IPMA as the global project management association can find their place and can be of help to the universities. So they are usually adapting to the needs of different market segments. They're constantly searching and exploring the trends that are happening from the outside, and they are revising and improving the practices. So for example, IPMA is the global association that defines the standard of competencies and requirements for successful project management. And what we have inside of IPMA is the IPMA Education and Training Registration System, which is a global network of high quality courses and programs in project management and also related fields. So this is a premium product of IPMA. It started a while back in 2008. However, it was really completely renewed and rebranded in 2019. And at the moment, we have 36 countries that are involved in this across 5 continents. You can see the list on the slide. And within these countries, we have 96 registered courses and programs that we consider to be high quality. So let me explain just in a bit more detail. First of all, by joining the IPMA registration system, you get the quality stamp that is recognized in all of the IPMA countries. So as Ding already mentioned, in 71 countries around the world right now. Why did I mention that we have 36 partners is because all the programs and all the courses are recognized locally by the local expert project management association that is the part of the IPMA. So we call this IPMA member association. And then after you pass the assessment through your local country, we accept you by IPMA globally and we promote you on the global level. To be able to join the registration system, you will have to pass the assessment and you have to make sure that you are considered high quality in 2 different areas. First of all, the content is going to be checked so that everything is logical, that everything makes sense, that you use high quality teaching materials, that your learning outcomes, your titles, your descriptions, your materials that you are using are all aligned and they are all serving a purpose, not only to teach people the concepts, but also to make sure that after they pass through your course or a program, they are going to be the competent individuals in this arena. And also the competence of your educators, so the professors that are teaching the courses and programs. So they have to show that they are not only good in teaching, so that they don't only have the teaching skills, but also that they have the relevant experience and knowledge in managing project in different areas. And then after passing through the assessment and getting accepted by IPMA, we include you into lifelong continuing professional development scheme. So for every hour of your education, we give you the CPD points that students are collecting for certification and recertification in the field of project management. So by certifying, they can also prove worldwide that they have the relevant level of knowledge, experience, skills in project management, so that they are competent. Also, you get interconnected with my IPMA platform, and this is the platform for PM professionals and also for all these who are certified or not yet in the field, but they are interested in getting certified in the field of project management, so they can get certification in the traditional ways or also the agile ways of leading the projects. We also ensure that it is possible for the students and those who finish to network and exchange culturally diverse knowledge with all the other experts in the world. And this is somewhere where also IPMA interest groups can help. One of those is exactly the one that organized this webinar today. So it's SmarterU University, SIG. Also, we help in developing individual competencies for successfully managing and working on projects, and give the opportunity to interconnect formal education with professional IPMA certification. As Dingo already mentioned, there are different levels of certification, and students can immediately after finishing educational programs go for IPMA level D certification, which proves that they have knowledge, but still don't have the relevant experience in the field, so they can build on this. So there is a very good opportunity to interconnect what you're doing at your universities with this possibility of certification immediately after that. And there are different types of registration and different types of categories for registration. Since today we are focused on universities, those are the ones, so the bold ones. The universities register education courses, which are from 2 to 60 contact hours, which means interaction between professors and students. Doesn't matter if it's face-to-face or through any digital platform. And for every single competence element that this program or course have, there is a prerequisite that you have to have 2 contact hours. If it's less than 60 contact hours in total, then it's an education course. But if it's a group of educational courses, or for example, it's more than 61 plus contact hours, then we consider it to be education program. And as I mentioned, it can also be something more. It can be exam preparation course or a program, which means that the hours are the same. So it can be from 2 to 60 for the courses and 61 plus for the programs. However, in this case, if you are preparing your students to go for IPMA certification, there needs to be also the alignment with the needs of the local certification body. So you will have to satisfy more conditions, because you have to understand how the certification works in order to be able to prepare your students to go to the certification. The application process and everything after that goes through the MyIPMA platform. You can go to reg.ipma.world website and you can find all the information there. And also, if you would like to apply, there is the button apply for registration, and you will be led to the MyIPMA platform. There you create your individual profile, you create your organizational profile, and then apply your material, that is your courses and programs for registration. IPMA is offering custom-made webinars that are going every month, and they can also be tailor-made exactly for you. So if you have an interest to join IPMA registration system, you can write me after this webinar, or you can also write to the organizers of this webinar, and we can meet and I can explain you in more detail how you can apply your material for registration. After you get registered, there is additional opportunity for your students, and they can receive something that is called a CPD record and proof of participation. This is not IPMA certificate that proves that they are certified in the field, but it is a credential that shows that they pass through education or courses and programs in the field that are recognized in all of the IPMA countries. So this is something that they can share with their future employers or on their social media. As you can see here, there is a digital badge also. On the certificate is just a picture, but it is also given to the students through the Credly platform, and they receive it in my IPMA platform and they can share it on social. If we are talking about digital badges, it's much more than just a picture. It contains a lot of data, the badge name, who is the issuer, that is the IPMA, together with local member association, and of course you as the provider of the education, when it was issued, the description, what it is all about, and what kind of criteria did the students have to satisfy in order to get this badge, all the evidence that is necessary for receiving it, standards on which it was based, and all the text so they can be found. If, for example, somebody would like to check and verify their badges, they can do it on, let's say, LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever the students share the badge by just clicking on it and then reading all this data that is stored behind. And also you as the universities, by giving students the CPD records and proof of participation, you can also interconnect it with your own diplomas or your own certificates of attendance, or for example, finalizing diplomas after they are finished with the whole program. So there is a special number that you all will receive. You will copy it on your own documents. And then these two documents are interconnected and are shared in the worldwide database. So the students can also keep track of what they have been doing in my IPMA platform. And digital badges, although they are very useful for the students who can share what they actually passed through and show to the world what kind of knowledge or what kind of skills they acquired, it's also a good promotion tool for you, because on the digital badges, there is your name and the name of the course or a program that students pass through, and also how many CPD points are there. So by sharing them, they're making a free promotion worldwide to you. And I would like to finalize with the key benefits from IPMA registration system from two different perspectives. One is you as the partners, and the second one for your students or participants of the courses and programs. For you, as already mentioned, your education is then connected with the CPDs or continuing professional development hour scheme for certification. Then it's a good quality recognition, because you get a high quality stamp by passing through the assessment. And we give you the increased visibility in my IPMA world, which means that we are giving you the global promotion via my IPMA website, my IPMA platform, where you can actually share every single iteration of your courses and programs. So every time it's happening, you can promote it worldwide and attract more students, especially international ones. Then on the social media of IPMA and other channels like global newsletter of IPMA, and also special newsletters that IPMA creates for the registration system. It is also very important if you as the universities are interested in getting other international accreditations. For example, if you are in economics and business, it might be EPAS, EQUIS, ACSB, or something else. They cherish a lot if you have the connections with the expert association. So it might give you also the additional points because you are recognized and interconnected with a global association. And for the students and participants, it is an internationally verified personal qualification. They can prove it by showing digital badges and CPD records. It can help them to track their career path, and we give them continuous support in my IPMA and by collecting the CPD points, so they can always know what they pass through, and they can collect all this data in just one place. And also we give them visibility on my IPMA World, which is the platform for the experts in the field. So everybody in search of quality people and people who are interested in this field can see their qualifications there.